Those who play with the devil's toys will be brought by degrees to wield his sword. R. Buckminster Fuller. Hear ye, first contact. A junk has entered the nearby port. The eastern sailors carry rare items for trade and a unique culture among them. They seem to be friendly enough. Travel to their land and establish favorable relations. Plot quest. Sunward intro. Yo, everybody. Welcome back to yet another episode of the Blackthorn Estate, the second episode in this series, and I am dreadfully sorry for the massive time gap between this episode and the first episode. Let's just say I was pretty sick the last few weeks, and there's a couple things that transpired. Mostly good things, a couple bad things here and there, but hey, life's life. But before I kick this episode off, before we go gallivanting in the Sunward Isles and having fun there, I would like to make a very special showcase of two screenshots. Well, one screenshot and a GIF. You ready? So, many of you know that Miscreant was one of my favorite classes until certain things that kind of muddled her. But she's getting a fantastic redesign. Look at her. This is her in-game portrait right here of her idol sprite. And then this is the GIF of her camp idol. So this is going to be really fun when she comes out. I will be adding her to the Blackthorn Estate when she is ready to be said and done and set out to be replacing the old Miscreant. So I cannot wait to use this class again. But anyways, huge kudos to Pavel for the art, Iris for the animation, Mint for their involvement in everything. The whole team that's working on Miscreant, you guys are doing a fantastic job. I cannot wait to use this class again. But major props to all that. Anyways, let's get right down to business. Alright, so last week, let's take a look. Oh, not that. Let's take a look at our activity log. So, we went into the ruins with Reno, Dismas, Maddie, and Yuzu. We replaced Paracelsus and Junia with two new additions, so we had Maddie the Paladin and Yuzu the Sibyl. So we went through, had a pretty good, decent time. The Abbey and the Tavern unlocked. The Butcher Circus is also open, but we don't care about the Butcher Circus. And we also got the first plot quest for the Sunward Isles. So, let's take a look at our new characters from the stagecoach. We got Musashi the Wanderer. We also had Chio the Gujin. And we also had Melk the Landdweller. We had Scipio the Centurion. So the team I'm going to be running this week will be the Centurion, Landdweller, Sibyl again, and Gujin. Mostly Gujin for the healing, Sibyl just to, flex on the third slot. Melk is here for the blight support, and Scipio is just here to blow things up as usual. Anyways, there's nothing really here we need to do in the estate because there's not really much unlocked. We got Maddie here in meditation. I could throw Reynold into prayer. Might be eaten into my funds, but let's go ahead and do that. My life is yours to command. Regret is sin. I did go ahead and remove the Butcher Circus skin from Dismas, mostly because I have a very special surprise for someone else that would be using that skin. Stay tuned for that in a future episode. But anyways, not much has really changed since the last episode. I just took a very long hiatus, mostly due to health issues. So, let's go ahead and get started over here. So, we have the Kintsugi Urn. 10% prot, 10% per HP missing, minus 15 dodge. Not the best Sunward Isle trinket for Blackguard, but prot is prot, so we could probably sell this in the future. So it's a medium run. We have a pretty decent team to handle this, I believe. The only downside is I do remember the yokai being very light resistant. So Yuzu and Land Dweller might be lacking a little bit, but I don't really have much to work with this roster. So let's get right to it. So let's go ahead and bring a stack and a half of food, and a stack and 4 extra. Bring 2 shovels, 3 bandages, 2 anti-venoms, 2 herbs, 1 key, 1 laudanum, and a stack of torches. Make that a stack and almost a half. Alright, we have 3,400 left. I'm going to take 1 Omamori with us, just in case. Now, let's take 2. Now, let's take 3. We're going to take 3 Omamori. Mostly for the defensive boost it can give us. Let's go ahead and get right to it. I was going to do some cheeky little lore reading, but honestly, I didn't have it in me to really write anything or do anything of that nature. Next episode, I promise, I'll also have the mod list ready for next episode as well. Later this week, that is. Explore the Isles as much as you can. You might just learn a thing or two. Let's get right to it. Alrighty. Pretty straightforward. I think this is auto-generated, so this is always going to be the same plot quest. So, let's go ahead and head over here. Alright, Centurion. Am I wrong for wanting more? No, you're not, buddy. No, you're not. Did you hear that? It's just a bag, Yuzu. Just a bag. She must have heard a rat scurrying about in the background. Uh-oh. Got hit by a yokai there. Alright. Now, for those that are new to this playthrough, you have to realize one thing. Enemies are increased by 40%. So, yeah. That's gonna be fun. And this is Bloodmoon. Okay, let's go ahead and open up with Centurion's March. Get that rolling. I wish it marked himself. Alright, Yuzu. What should we do with you? Could open up with Banish. Just to get this Kappa out of here. Go ahead and do that. Their animations are a bit scuffed. Alright. Go ahead and use Dissolving Liquid. Let's go for... Do it on the damn Kappa. Oh, can't reach him. 3, because he's stealth. Let's see, 6 to 11. That's actually a pretty good hit. Go and kill the stress dealer. There we go. Longbow it up. 7 damage. Would have killed him normally. Alright, we're getting stressed out. Okay. Oof. That's a stun? No? Normally that's a stun. Unless I'm mistaken. Poison breath. Yeah. Stacked more blight on you. That's good, he's blighted though. Yuzu can do some fun stuff with that. Let's see, forward 1. Really? Only 1 damage? Okay. Okay. Then Eagle's Fury. No. Do Lion's Bite. Work him down. There we go. Go ahead and alignment. And Banish. Or Fairy Fire. There we go. 9 damage. Not terrible. Delicious cucumber. Great. Very nice. Tricks of a Spirit. Swing and a miss. Good. Good, good, good. Okay. You could stun the Kappa again. Go ahead and do that. There we go. Alrighty. Let's have some fun. Solar Ray. Boom, bitch. Bye. Alright. go ahead. Let's see. Swap the eagle's talons after a hit. Yes, sir. It's not gonna land, but they'll open up eagle's talons. And Scipio will be able to kill this thing, most likely. Good, you're stunned. That's fine. Might of a demon, that's fine. Actually, we got plenty of healing in this team, so... Go and force guard... no. Do a tiny heal. Just a tiny heal. Dissolving liquid. Yeah, he's super dead. Alright, you have 2 health. You're going to survive. But we gotta kill you.
As the fiend falls,
Someone has to kill the Kappa. He's gonna have 1 HP left. Well, the Tormented. I hate that skill. Alrighty. Go ahead. You use banish from the back, you can. Go ahead, alignment shift. There we go. And I don't know. AoE heal.
compassion is a rarity.
Just a tiny heal. Okay, thank God. Hit. Purple. Someone needs to fix that. Gale Strike. Why not? Because it's fun. And longbow it up.
Their formation is
there we go. Bit of a sloppy fight, but hey. 3 targets, 4 rounds. Usually we can push that to be a little bit faster. Alright, we got a room fight over here, room fight over here, Curio. If I believe this is a guarantee, like, give you the true coalescence or whatever, the wisdom or whatever. One of those curio granting, quirk granting curios. There we go. I can English, I promise. It's my primary language. Alright, who's our trap disarmer this week? 50%, 50%, 60, 70. Okay, it's Yuzu. There we go. Get some fallen trees, light up the way a little bit. I'll camp after this next fight. We got a couple hallway fights too. These, ooh, we can clear bad quirk. Slow draw sucks. Untalented is not. Okay, you. Yes. Sunward Tactician. You know what? That's fine. I thought they would clear a negative quirk, but that's even better. Alright, 2 umbrellas and a kappa up front. Okay. Let's go ahead and start off with Eagle's Lion's Bite. Work that kappa down. Ugh. That's fine. That's fine, it's fine. Lick has missed. You open up with delicious cucumber, you little bastard? Okay. Alright, I see how it is. Okay. I am going to alignment shift right away. And I'm going to fairy fire one of these assholes. There we go. I love how Yuzu is so good in cross-mod shenanigans. De-stealthing these cocksuckers, for example. Let's go ahead and do dissolving liquid. Ah, tooltips are getting messed up there. There's no space between the 20% and blight. There's no spaces there. I'm gonna blight you down. I think we can eagle talon him to death. That's what I fully intend to do. Beautiful. There we go. Let's go with fairy fire this asshole. There we go. And then we'll longbow you. That's fine. Oh lord, oh, so much stress mounting up. So much stress. At least the HP damage is not a concern.
Continue the onslaught.
There we go. Give you.
Them all.
Keep dissolving liquid you. melt you down from the inside out. There we go. That's what I like to see. They even have to go moth mode on Yuzu. Eagle Talons! Nice. Not terrible. When we need to get rid of that bleed, yeah. Let's go ahead. The 4 to 7. Let's go and transform. There we are. Do we solar flare this? See, 1 for 2. Oh wait, 4 to 3. And all clear all enemy corpses. Yeah, let's do that. Solar flare. He's dead at least. Let's go ahead and do a little of this. No moves for you. Go. Perfect. Dissolving liquid. No, missed? Okay, that's fine. Let's see. You're not bladed, but let's go ahead and transform you back. And just do a little tiny AoE heal. Also, I'm just gonna say that buff minus 8% crits received is huge. That is very huge for a lot of reasons. It's normally crits that ruin a run. And to see that she can just take away 8% of the crits you get, it's very good. A very good AoE buff. Alrighty. Definitely one of Marvin's best works. Right up there with Sisters. I would still say Sisters is my favorite Marvin class, but Yuzu is pretty close. Alright, so far so good. We're going to do this hallway fight and this next fight here. 2 Oni, a Gong Turtle, and a Yuri. Okay. Nothing too scary. Go and set the riposte. There we go. And we could open up with a Gale Thrust on you, yeah. We can kill this Gong Turtle faster. That'd be nice. There we go. Minus 15%. You know what? I'll take the accuracy.
The blood
Take that. Work on that Gong Turtle a bit. And before he uses retaliating rhythm on the entire party. Yep. You asshole. Alright, at least we didn't get stunned. Ooh, that's a big hit. Alrighty, AoE. Very nice, very nice. Let's go ahead, Imperial Uppercut you. Was hoping to stun him or something like that, but that's fine. Now, we're gonna do the big thing. Alright, no Solar Flare, but we can use Solar Ray. 5 to 11, we can kill the Gong Turtle. Let's go ahead and do that. Yeah. Alright, so far so good. Let's go ahead and Force Guard, so we can heal him more effectively. Yep, get riposted, idiot. Hold it together for a while longer. Yeah, what she said. Alright, Eagle Talons. Death's Door.
From becoming unwound.
This is getting spicy. Very spicy indeed. Let's go ahead and do this. There we are. And then do a little of this. There we go. not in danger anymore, but that freaking riposte sucks. Ooh, stunned. My primary damage dealer. Not good. Okay. Let's go ahead and dissolving liquid. At least his riposte is gone. Alright. Too bad she doesn't have like a clear stun. But that's fine, that's fine. I could... Yeah, let's just use Moonlight Touch. It's the wise move to do. Fine. Clear your stun. There we go. That riposte lasted a while, damn. Now we're bleeding. Fantastic. I'm going Gale Thrust. Let's see, you're almost dead to the Blight, but I'm going to work on that Ghost. And now... we're going to heal you up just a little bit more. Fucking Vesta moment, huh? Poison Breath. There we go. Calculated. Very much calculated. Okay. Nothing else to do here besides just do a little touch up here.
A brilliant confluence of skill and purpose.
We should get rid of that bleed. There we go. Ghost is dead, and you're dead. Alright, 5 rounds. We need to hurry it up here. Hey, we got a Oliver trinket. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. What's in the bag? Some torches, or a torch, and a journal entry. Maybe I should read those journal entries at some point. I don't like collecting them. Why is there a spider in front of all the... Okay. I'm not going to open up with Eagle Talon. I'm going to do... open up with this. And have that on the go. Gale Thrust. Honestly, kill the spider. Let's see, you... This would be nice to just have the crits receive buff. Go ahead, alignment shift. This Gong Turtle is gonna be an issue. Try this. I don't think it'll land. Sort of. Alright. Too bad that cannot reach the back. But we can use it to kill the light spider. Let's go ahead and confirm the kill. Killed by music. There you go. Now we gotta kill this thing in the back. Ugh, I hate that attack. That's gonna hurt. The bleed. 2 for 3, so 6 damage. That's half our current health. Go ahead and do Slimed Strike. No, Dissolving Liquid. Gotta get rid of this thing. Of course it doesn't blight. Alright. Alright, alright, alright. Pugio. There we go. Hey, you got fucking stunned. Perfect. Alright, girl, show us what you're made of. There we are. Go. Solar Flare. Get that big blight bomb going. Perfect, perfect. Yeah, hit Milk. She's pretty healthy there. There we go. Now, let's go ahead and force a guard. I guess on Scipio. And then we're going to use the AoE mark. not AoE mark, but AoE Aegis generation. So we're going to use phalanx here. There we are. Perfect. You're fine, you're fine. See, Fairy Fire could really blow him up with that. 7 to 13, this could possibly kill him. Or I can confirm the kill on the Gong Turtle. We're gonna blow up the Oni. There we go. We confirmed the kill at it. You son of a bitch! Okay. That's fine. That's fine, that's fine. Damn it. That's fine, I got Aegis. Still, you son of a bitch. Alright, we're gonna have to heal. Let's heal Yuzu. She needs it. She's got lower health. Alrighty. It's time to put the Mothman away. The Moth God. Shift. And hear that blight. There you go. Ready? Legion kick you. Alright. And then Eagle's bite. Lion's bite. There we go. I keep mixing up his names. The names of his moves.
Is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Okay. So far so good. I'm gonna heal Yuzu a bit more. You're bleeding and bladed, but you should be fine. Okay. So far so good. 5 rounds. This is what a level 0 team looks like. Going into the Sunward Isles. At least our stress ain't getting too crazy, I suppose. But it is getting up there. Put restoration on the bleeder. Alright, kill you. Dude, used to have a lot of them. Okay, minor Omomori. Go ahead and camp.
A moment
Go.
of respite. A chance
Go and grab
to
the
steel
portrait.
oneself against the coming horrors.
Alright, so far so good. So far so good. This team is not ideally working together as much as I wanted them to, but they're pretty good. Okay, so there's an empty room and this is an empty room. We have to explore 90% of the rooms. I'm going to shoot straight up and hit these two curios up here and then circle back as needed. So, Undying Song, 60% guard duration, and 3 speed. Alright, cure disease, blight, and bleed and blight and disease. Remove mortality debuffs. That's actually a pretty good skill. But I'm more interested in that mortality debuff removal. -1 speed, 5% damage. Ouch. Just nasty stuff across the board. Alright. Self only -20% stress. -20 stress, 15 stress. Alright. Sticky embrace with Scipio there. Come here, darling. Let us cuddle for a bit. There we go. Inspire! 2 speed, 15% damage. May you bathe in the blood of your enemies and watch the rest flee in terror. There we go. Looks like we don't have a prevent nighttime ambush on us, so kind of shit out of luck on that one. So we either sharpen blade and panacea. Let's go ahead and panacea you. Sharpen blade. Grinding whetstone. I forgot to read her bark. Oh well. I feel strong and powerful. Let us carry on. And coping well despite the madness all around. We stand together, united. Did anyone think to pack more firewood? Oh well.
The way is
Alrighty.
lit. The path is clear.
Since our scouting has
Only the strength to follow
yielded
it.
really good results, let's go ahead straight for the intended objective of mine. I want to go right up there and get that quirk. And we got a shrine here for the Omamori. We have a crab. That's not good. I don't like crabs. I don't like delicious cucumber either. And I don't like gong turtle. So we're going to pop one of these. And we're going to get to work on the kappa. Alright. Go ahead and shift and fairy fire that umbrella. There we go. Might as well get the turn advantage on us. Action economy and some such like that. We got stunned. Ugh. You dick. Eat me. Alright. Good job, Chio. Good job. That fucking instrument of yours kicks ass. It's a crossbow. Such a fun idea. Turn a stringed instrument into a shoulder-mounted crossbow. Alright. Go ahead and banish. You're useless in the back. Very nice for me. Let's see. Imperial uppercut. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. Everything's lining up perfectly. We can Eagle Talon you. We can Fairy Fire you. Or Solar Ray. That's fine. You go ahead and move him around. It doesn't fucking matter. We're going to Force Guard. There we are. Perfect. Eagle Talon. Let's see. 13 to 22. Goodbye. Of course, you rolled the very lowest possible. Or he rolled a 14 and got hit by the 15% prot. Whatever. Alright, Fairy Fire. And decent enough. He's going to use fresh water. You cock. At least the stupid crab is stunned and going to die. Close to dying. We're going to blade you to annihilation. Cool, he's dead. And he's dead. And then there was a kappa. Very nice. Come on. Give it your best shot, you stupid. Oh. Never mind, you're dead. Yeah, sure, why not? He's not out healing that. Stick him with the pointy end. No? Nah. Alright, you're still guarded, so let's go ahead and heal. 7 heal. There we go. Perfect. Alrighty. Ooh, I do have the Dungeon Meshing crew installed. Contrary to what I was saying before, but there's one edit I have to do. I need to give my boy Lyos vegetation damage on some of his skills, because with all the mods I have installed, vegetation cripples him, because anything that's like beast or eldritch gets removed and replaced with vegetation. So I gotta add that to him in the future. So far so good. I didn't really see an effect from the Omamori, but I might just be stupid. Chances are I'm just stupid. Let's go ahead and grab the major Omamori and head up north. Deeper into the Sunward Isles. It's all marshy and shit. Okay. Do I use a minor or a major on the old shrine bell? Nope. Okay. So use a minor either on the shrine bells or the shrines. And this is just straight up a trap. Okay. Sad. I want to fight the big spider. Alright. Who should get this buff? Who in this team? Either Scipio or Yuzu. Yuzu already has Summer Tactician. Let's go and give her the insight. There we go. Hakutaku's Wisdom. Not bad. Alright, let's go ahead and head over here. This is gonna be a fucking whale fight. Oh, we got some grubs. These guys are gonna take 2 hits to kill. Crabs and grubs. Ugh. My favorite. I hate crabs. Alright. We can blight you and start working on you. Blight, not bad. I can ignore the maggots for the most part. Provided I don't get stunned by these assholes. Please? Fuck. Okay. That can potentially be bad. She lost a lot of tempo with that. Lost a lot of tempo. Alright, let's get the guard up. We need to get some restoration going. Pugio. Let's see. Swap to... Swap to phalanx after use. Swap uppercut to talons on hit. Let's see. So this doesn't open up talons. But we can use lion's bite to open up uppercut and then throw a dagger to open it up then. Ow! No bleeds, thankfully. No! Ah! Shit! Yuzu! Okay. Shit just got real. First death of this series. That's not good. She was really good. Oh, that sucks. Playing with my food too much. And she got all those buffs. Oh, that hurts. That fucking hurt. Here we go. You're stun resistant, unfortunately. Well, damn. I'm gonna Gale Thrust this maggot, though. Ah, we got crabbed. Yuzu got fucking crabbed. And we got a stupid whale after this, too. Ugh. Not fun. Gonna shoot this maggot, get rid of one of them. Stop it with the stuns! Oh, I hate crabs. I hate crabs so much. Alright. So far, so good. Poison gas. And I got a blight on one. Oh, I hate that loop that they can do. It's a very bad loop. They can whip, leap, whip, leap, whip, leap, that loop. Alright, let's go and heal. Little is it's going to help us, but we don't have much damage to begin with in this team other than Scipio.
Perched at the very precipice
okay.
of oblivion.
Oh shit.
Surviving is a tenuous proposition in this sprawling tomb.
I just earned a fucking achievement from that. Well, shit. That's not good. We retreat, lads.
Outmatched, I'm failing to recognize it.
Holy shit. Bloodmoon doesn't play around. Okay. Abandoned quest.
We fall so that we may learn to pick
Oh,
ourselves up
2
once
deaths.
again.
Week 2. That's what I get for bringing them into the Sunward Isles this early. Bad footing, Armor Tinker. We lost Chio and Yuzu. Losing Yuzu sucks. Yuzu was really good. Oh, that hurts.
Are pitched.
Traveling circus, who cares?
Stand at the ready.
This just telling me, hey, enter this week for, yeah. No, I don't care. Alright, stagecoach. We have a Martianus. Alright. And a Bluesman. Alright. Not terrible. Which Martianus is better? Early riser, nervous. Missed the spot, kind. Ooh, kind. She's a stress healer too. Alright, I'll take that. So, 2 sacrifices to the Sunward Isles. We have Bluesman, who is currently reworked by Jerry the Rat. So he is not like the current release Bluesman. So he's going to be fun to play around with. And we have a work in progress class called Martianus. This is a Crimson Court themed character. But I don't think we established friendly trade with the Sunward Isles right now. In fact, they made it a point to tell me to stay the fuck away until I have some level 1s with upgrades. Ouch. Ladies and gentlemen, I think that will be it for this week. Or for this episode. Oh, you gotta show me the Sybil trinket. Motherfucker. Okay. So we have benefit. Why is that showing up? Okay, rusted harpoon. Missionary cap. Protective veil. Book of Shanties. Philomath Gakujutsu Tanto. Armor piercing on page cutter. Bypass guard 30%. Jesus Christ. That's not bad. Honestly, I might just go for the short run this week just to get some people off of level 0. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, that will be it for this episode. Again, I deeply apologize for the long time gap between this episode and this one. But if you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe and all that YouTube jazz. And please stay tuned for more Bloodmoon modded Darkest Dungeon with 40% HP instead of 20%. Yeah, with how long those fights were going, yeah, this is going to be a hard playthrough. Take care, and I'll see you when I see you. Bye.